Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Caitlin and I absolutely love to read, but I am in what one would call a reading slump. I thought I was getting out of it towards the end of July. I read some amazing books. I was really excited, and then August hit. It is currently over 3 weeks into August and I have only finished one book. And I was about 70% into that book when we started August. So it doesn't really even count if I'm being honest. I am going to pull out all the stops in this video. I will be trying everything I can to get out of this reading slump. It's just gone too far now and I want to read a book. First thing we are going to do is dive into a comfort read. I have been wanting to reread the Heartstopper graphic novels for quite a few months now. I read them earlier in the year and absolutely loved them, fell in love with them with my entire soul. And I've been wanting to reread ever since, but I was waiting for the right time and I think this is perfect. Not only are they going to be a quick and easy read, but I'm also super excited and they're going to make me feel something. So that's even better. I also am going to be rereading these with my friend Ayana. She is one of the girls that got me into this series, so I just feel like it's the perfect timing. So I'll probably start that tonight. I plan to just read it from front to back. It'll probably take me about an hour. If you know me, you know I love the Heartstopper series. I am really excited to dive back into this world and I will keep you updated later tonight when I start Heartstopper Volume 1. Did I start Heartstopper last night? No. Is anyone surprised? Also no. This slump is just really hitting me so hard, but I've tried to hold myself accountable today. I've brought myself down to the beach. This is the view we are currently looking at. It's a really nice day. I feel like Australia is finally starting to get warmer weather. I am buddy reading this with my friend Ayana, and we've both been telling each other that we're going to start it for like the past week and neither of us have. But she texted me this morning saying in capital letters, can you read that? Oh, I love her so much and it just really made me so excited. I've gotten myself some frozen yogurt with the lollies. It's honestly my current obsession. It's so freaking good. I prefer that to ice cream. I don't know how far I'll get into Heartstopper, whether I'll read the whole thing, but I'm just gonna sit here, play some music, read my graphic novel, and we'll see how we go. If there is one thing that book one Charlie is, it's delusional. I've only just met, and Nick said, I have something to ask you, and then there's just a little bubble of what Charlie dreams he's gonna ask him. Charlie, you may not know this, but I'm gay too and I'm in love with you. Will you go out with me? I want to be with you forever. And it's just like, the delusion is so strong, but I love it. You know, that's manifesting. I've never seen something so strongly manifested in my life. And then instead Nick just goes, do you want to join the rugby team? Oh, it's so funny. I just love being inside Charlie's brain. And that's what I love a lot about the graphic novels. You do get internal dialogue in normal novels, but I feel like getting little bubbles of their exact thoughts in the moment is just really cool. I've been sitting here for quite a while and at least like 7 different men have come to just like check the surf, and I'm like just reading my romance graphic novel with a camera in my face, so that's fun. Nick says, sounds like pretty serious situation. You don't have to, but like if you want to, you can talk to me about it. Like I'm your friend. And Charlie says, okay, like might be a bit of a long story, lol. And then Nick says, I don't mind. And then he sends him all of these text messages about the situation. And it's a really bad situation. But I'm only giggling because that's just so relatable and so funny. It's like, might be a long story, I don't mind. Then just dumps everything. Oh, why am I laughing? It is sad. Please don't, like, this is not a fun situation he's texting about. I got like that far in, up to April, if anyone was wondering. I think I'm going to save the rest for tonight and then maybe start our second book for this video, which I'm thinking will be Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. I thought for the next book we would do something that is just really highly anticipated on my TBR, and I've got Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter, who is the author of Better Than the Movies. Nothing Like the Movies is book 2. It follows Wes and Liz in college, and I'm so excited. I feel like Better Than the Movies is the YA rom-com blueprint. Like, it is the standard. It is so good. I love that book, and I honestly never thought they'd get a second book, but I'm really excited. It comes out in October, I think, but I got the arc from Simon & Schuster, so I am really excited, and I'll probably pick that up next, I'm thinking, because I've been looking forward to it so much. I feel like that is a really good option to continue to help me get out of this slump. It was only a short book and it's a graphic novel. I'm still really happy that he finished it and I'm back in this world. I think I'll probably continue to read these just when I feel like it, probably not in this video, but I instantly want to read the second one again and just read them as one whole collection and then watch the TV show again. I'm going to text Ayana now, tell her I finished, and I'm excited to talk to her about it. I feel like I still want to read a little bit more before bed, and I haven't read before bed in so long, so I'm thinking of starting Nothing Like the Movies on my Kindle. I got the arc of this from Simon & Schuster. I have the physical copy, and then through NetGalley I got the digital copy, and I'm really excited. I loved Better Than the Movies. I was talking about it earlier today, so I'm really excited. I might start this tonight and then I'll update you in the morning with how far I get and my thoughts. The next day now, I have just finished work and have quickly come down to the beach. I really wanted to read and watch the sunrise tonight, so that's what we'll be doing. I'm about 30% into Nothing Like the Movies. I am really enjoying it so far. It just took a little while to get into, but now that it is into the thick of it and they're interacting, I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm gonna go read a little bit more of that now, and I will update you guys later. days later now. It's been a little while since I've recorded because I unfortunately got a bit sick, but I have read a little bit, so I thought I would give you a bit of an update. I unfortunately decided to soft DNF Nothing Like the Movies. It just felt like it was dragged on a lot. I loved Better Than the Movies with my whole heart. I gave it 5 stars at the time. In hindsight, maybe it's more of a 4.5, but I absolutely loved it when I read it. I thought it was the perfect YA rom-com. And I hate to say it, but I think it didn't really need a second book. But as I was reading it, I just didn't care. I just wanted them to get together. And normally I love the part of a book where they're not together. Like someone's groveling or someone's pining, and that's the best part. And when they get together, you're bored. Whereas with this book, unfortunately, I was like, just hurry up and get back together. I am about 65% in. It comes out early October. I'm thinking I will finish the rest of it on audio because I do want to finish it. This one just wasn't for me. Unfortunately, with young adult books, it can go one of two ways. Sometimes older people can read them. I'm in my mid-20s, so reading about 16-year-olds, sometimes you just can't relate. But sometimes it's done in a way that is fine and is really enjoyable regardless, and I felt that way about Better Than the Movies. But unfortunately, Nothing Like the Movies just felt really YA. It is set roughly 2 to 3 years post the end of book 1, and so they should be a bit older and should be a bit more mature, but it still just felt really immature. So that's on pause for now. I decided to pick up Hopeless by Elsie Silver because I recently read Reckless and I really just wanted to finish the series. I'm loving it so far. It definitely has some tropes that aren't my favorite, not gonna lie. I think besides that, it's really good. I'm about 30% in. I have been reading my physical copy and then listening to it on audio. I thought that it would be good to just focus on one book instead of trying to overwhelm myself with lots of different books. And so I've been doing a bit of a tandem read, both formats. I'm going to keep reading this afternoon and I will keep you updated, hopefully sometime later tonight. Quite a few days later now, and I just realized that I completely forgot to film the rest of me reading Hopeless, my final thoughts on Hopeless, and a wrap up for this video. So that's what we're gonna do now, but it is for good reason because honestly I just kept reading other books and I feel like I've finally gotten out of my slump. But Hopeless, I think I landed on I'm gonna go with 3.75. I really did enjoy it. There was just a few things that I mentioned earlier about the age gap, and there's a few scenes that are the spicier scenes that kind of just grossed me out. With all that to say, I think it was a really important story, that it was done very well. I did enjoy it, but it definitely wasn't my favorite in the series. If I had to rank the Chestnut Spring series now that I've read all of them, Reckless will always forever be top spot. Second spot, Heartless, easy second spot. Third, I think would be Flawless, then Hopeless, and then Powerless. What I've learned about the slumps that I get in is that Elsie Silver seems to always get me out of them. I was in a slump like 4 months ago and then I read Flawless. Was it the best book I ever read? No. But was it easy to read, bingeable, and got me out of my slump because it was fun and I was giggling? Yes. I'm very happy that this video helped me get out of my slump and would definitely recommend doing any of these things if you're in the same position. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you next time.